Assalamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Assalatu wassalamu ala rasulin kareem. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Sisters in Islam and everyone, my name is Safia Chauhan. I am online Quran Tajweed teacher and you are watching Al Quran Reflection Institute, where you can learn easy Tajweed lessons. And this is a short video I want to give you in this short video about the if you are watching this picture, so I want to give you a short information. Don't wasting your time. So let's start the short information of it. If you are something learn about Arabic letters according to the running or cutting sound, so we were talking about in this lesson this, okay? But the pronouncing Arabic letters, the sound behave the three different ways. Sometimes the sound flows, okay, continuously, and sometimes it is completely stopped, and sometimes it is between both stages. So these characteristics help us pronounce every letter correctly according to the rule of Tajweed, okay? So the first point is Ar-Rahuwa is a soft way. The sound flows continuously, and because the articulation points is not completely sound closed, air is a passes easily through the mouth, okay, producing smooth and continuously sound, okay. The second point is al-bayjina. Al-bayjina is a sound neither sound completely flowing nor completely stop. They are have a balance quality and between softness and strength, okay my friends. So the third is if you said that Ash-Shiddah, that is the third point, and the sound is completely stopped. The articulation point because of the organs of articulation close firmly. When the closure is released, the sound comes strongly. एंड इसमें टीचर टिप्स नहीं दूंगी. अगर आपने लेनी है तो आप यूट्यूब वो चैनल वॉच कर सकते हैं. और लेसन में क्या क्या होगा फ्रेंड्स. सो माय फ्रेंड्स, टीचर टिप्स में आ जाते हैं. आस्क स्टूडेंट टू कंपेयर these three types by slowly pronouncing examples. Let them notice where the air continues to flow and where it stops completely. That is the second chapter page is Ash-Shiddah. Ash-Shiddah definition is Ash-Shiddah means is strength or retention of the sound. During the definitions, the air fluid, if you can see that the air fluids is completely blocked because the articulation organs closely tied, and the sound remains trapped from the brief moment before being released. Huruf shadda alif, jim, dal, qaf, to, ba, kaf, ta. These 8 letters are known as Huruf Ash-Shiddah because the sound of the temporarily imprisoned before it is released. Important points: although all these letters are strong, they are not all pronounced in exactly the same way. Some of Majhoorah is audible, while the other is Mahmoosah is whispered. Teachers tell all students to feel the differences by placing their hands near the mouth, and strong the letter stop the air first before releasing it, okay. So Huruf Shadda letter is Ash-Shiddah are alif, the Jim, Dal, Qaf, To, Ba, Kaf, and Ta. These letters completely stop the airflow during pronunciation. After the pressure building behind the articulation points, the sound is released clearly. Key rules: retention. The sound does not mean holding the letter for the long time. It simply means the airflow is naturally blocked before the sound is released. Teacher tips: students should avoid uh, exaggerating the sound. Exaggerating the sound, the retention happens naturally without adding extra time. So, what is the sound escaping? Sound escaping after retention. When the strong letter, you have to see, when the strong letter pronounce on this side, the sound is first trapped because the articulation organs closely completely, and as pressure building behind the articulation point, the closure open and the sound escape the force. So when the first is okay, so these are makes every strong letter unique. First posture is a airflow, and the second is a blockage. The first one is a airflow, and we have to say that a whispered airflow is a whispered. Pressure built behind the articulation point. The sound is released suddenly. Each letter has its own unique release according to its makhraj. Tips इसमें ये होंगी: demonstrate the difference between a flowing letter and a strong letter. Students should hear that the strong letter has a clear release after the stop. Okay. Majhoorah and Mahmoosah is among letters of Ash-Shiddah. There are two different of qualities. The first is Majhoorah is audible. Alif, Jim, Dal, Qaf, To, Ba. These letters are pronounced with a vocal cord vibration, and this sound is a clear and audible after this retention. Al Mahmoosah, whispered, is a Kaf and Tha letter. Okay, so these two letters are pronounced with the airflow and less vocal cord vibration. Okay. Note about Kaf and Ta. All thought Kaf and Tha, these are the two differences. If you have to see, the letter stand of Al-Shiddah is like audible and the whispered. Okay. So we talk about the Mahmoosah is a whispered as a Kaf and Tha letter. If you have to see of this topic, we were talking about these two letters are pronounced with more airflow, less vocal cord vibration. Okay, my friends. So when we talking about the note, the Kaf and Ta, so we want to tell that all thought Kaf and Ta are letters of Ash-Shiddah. Okay, are the letters of Ash-Shiddah. So Ash-Shiddah they are also of Ham's whispered. So the Ham's whispered, if you want to see this lesson, so you may know that Ham's whispered is the airflow lessons. So this means that two characteristics occur together. means that the sound is first retained because of Shadda. After the release, air continue to flow, and because of hums. Therefore, the beginning of the sound show strength while the ending carries a whispered airflow. So, in teacher tips, students often make the mistakes of stopping the airflow completely. Remind them that after release, the light breath should naturally be heard with kaf and ta. The two thing happens during the pronunciation of kaf and ta. You wanna talk about it, okay? So the two things happens during the pronunciation of kaf and ta, okay? So the pronouncing kaf and ta, two characteristics at the same time. First is Ash-Shiddah. The articulation organs completely trapping the sound for a brief moment. Second is hums. After the closure open, the air escaping softly without strongly vocal cord vibration. इस लेसन की शॉर्ट सी समरी आपको देना चाहूँगी. नंबर 1 is the sound is retained because of Ash-Shiddah. Number 2, the air escaping because of hums. And both characteristics were together to protect the correct pronunciation of kaf and ta. टीचर टिप्स में ये देना चाहूँगी. आस्क स्टूडेंट टू pronounce ba and ta one after another. They will notice that both stop the sound, but the only ta allow extra airflow after release. These comparison helps students understand difference between Majhoorah and Mahmoosah. So the letter you have to see, and when you pronounce the letter of Majhoorah and Majhoorah, you see my before video. And if you are learn something new in this channel, you are like, follow and share this video for your friends and your families. If they are interesting on Tajweed lessons or Tajweed if they are interesting in anything in Tajweed lessons and Tajweed knowledge, so you can go and share this video. And if you are learn something new and like the whole lesson, so write on your notebook, so you will be remind what I am talking to you all. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will catch you a next lesson, my friends. Allah Hafiz, Jazakumullah khair, apna khayal rakhein.